There's not much that you can do with that you can change it. If it comes out to where it is cancer, you're not in your lymph node already. We just have to take a step. Aggravate, and they have an article, I actually biopsy it, and they're gonna run you from this, echocardiogram, this one to this, and that and the other, I said, but, yeah, the support system, don't, I know they're aggravating, we're gonna do these little clips, they're driving it up, take a deep breath, we won't be fine, we won't be gross, so I told them, I was like, crap. I know the signs, I know the she sleeps all the time, her life. I know something's up in here, she's not, they've already told her, usually you have to have cancer prior or running. Yeah, that's what I think that she did for this. And she's in enough. She's older than enough. Oh, no. Can you get her? I probably could, but I don't want, there's a reason why she doesn't want to accept that she's got osteoporosis and she doesn't want to accept that she has COPD and she's never going to get better from it. It's just, she's going to go to the in her mind, oh, I'm losing all this weight, I'm going to be able to walk up and out set, I'm going to go lift all this stuff. Like, she doesn't want to let go of it. So I don't want to go behind her back. I'm going to let her because I don't want, when she's ready to tell me, I'm just not stupid. Yeah. So, I told her honest, and I think she's getting upset and aggravated because she has to come to reality. Because it wasn't her, there's one in her lung, and now there's one in her throat. And no liver. And she's trying to say, she said, you got noise all over your body. And I said, well, whatever. And just kind of let her talk. She's so frustrated because she's trying to denial, but reality's out. Yeah, and it's coming to. And she's having to come to the police and face it that. You're not like this. She's not oh gosh. We can get you a. I should have changed that. You're right. We can get you a leash. I like it. You're up.
Come on. There we go.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So, good morning to everyone. Well, got to adjust my camera just a little bit. Thought I had it, but didn't have it more totally live. Okay, we got that taken care of. And it is July 21st, 2023. And like I said, good morning. We got some beautiful looking weather here in Okeechobee today. Clear skies at the moment, but it is already 88 degrees. I know that a few folks is also pretty warm also in other parts of the country, and maybe almost as warm as us. Don't know if you have the same amount of humidity. I know yesterday when I got home, I don't know how many other folks are having this problem, but the air conditioning keeping up with the heat. It was almost. It was only the other day. It was like only got within 3 degrees of what the set temperature, but last night was only 1 degree higher. But like I said, it's running pretty constant, and I guess a lot of people are experiencing that. So hopefully our utility bills won't be too high. Not a whole lot to report today, but there's a few things to go over on the update. We had our meeting yesterday with our accounting firm, and they did their audit is complete of our finances for the last fiscal year, and they should have the final report to us. They had a draft report yesterday during our meeting. We should have the final report on Monday or Tuesday, and we will be posting that on the website and have it available at the office if you're going to be wanting to get a copy of the financial report. Or like I said, we'll be putting it on the website, and you can see it by the PDF from the website if you want to wait that way. We're in pretty good shape, decent shape, as long as the inflation rate doesn't get any worse again, and we don't have major things break, and hopefully no hurricane hits us. We are in hurricane season. Do remember those folks either here in the park, the state, or if you've got a place in Florida, do prepare ahead of time. If you're not at your place or you're going to leave your place, I know the folks that have already headed up north already prepared their places, but there is a couple people that I'm going to contact possibly. We need to tie down their boats or something like that. We don't want anything floating around. They neglected to tie their boats down or something. So anyway, we'll be doing that, but prepare for the hurricane, prepare for being without power, and prepare for being without water. We haven't had any instance of a long time without that, but it always is a possibility, either with our plant, or if you live in town, even the OUA, Okeechobee Utility Authority, not be able to provide water for a day or so. So it's always good to have on hand at least a few cases of drinking water. Also, we buy them in the 1 gallon jugs to have on hand. A lot less expensive that way. And then also you should fill up some, if you only do it if the hurricane is approaching, where you fill up the bathtub where you have water on hand, but also other ways of having water so that you can flush a toilet if need be, if you're on a septic system. If the utility is down, on most people, they'll depend on whether or not their septic or sewage system is working. You don't want to be flushing toilet too much if they can't process it. All right, that's enough on the hurricane preparedness. I have not seen any notifications on anything out there lately, so hopefully we're off to technically a slow start on the hurricane season. Good morning, everyone that's on here. So I got 18 people with me. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. That helps the Facebook. Send this out to people that are associated with Ancient Oaks, and you'll get notifications. This week, oh, excuse me. Just kind of as a reminder, I did put a portion of the U.S. flag code on our Ancient Oaks Facebook page, and just remind people about displaying flags outdoors. And if you, it's always okay to fly an American flag as long as you do it properly, and this is what the flag code is. Main thing is that it doesn't get tattered, that it's not touching anything. There's some other restrictions that they say, but if you do fly it with a national banner of other countries, the American flag has to be the same height. It says each flag must be displayed from a separate pole of the same height. Each flag should be the same size, and if you raise and lower the flag of one nation, they should be raised and lowered simultaneously. And then a flag of one nation may not be displayed above that of another nation in time of peace. So they should be all at the same level, according to this code that I downloaded from. It says U.S. flag code. Anyway, I found it on the internet, and it's just the U.S. flag code. Of course, sunrise and sunset. If you want to overnight, put a light on it. And let's see, anything biggest ones. But that's the biggest thing is about the height of the flag. That no other flag should be above the United States flag. All right. Yes, interesting thing. Our what we call it's called the SOS or the Yelp unit for the gate for the emergency crews to get in. We had the new one. They repaired or actually replaced under warranty our new one, and they installed it last night. While I had to go take the tax return for the file the tax return for the Ancient Oaks and send it certified mail. And they came while I was gone, and that thing went crazy. The gate started going open and closed, so I had to disable it this morning. I'm supposed to be back out Monday to fix it. So if you came in last night or this morning, and that's the reason why the gate was going up and down and up and down. Apparently, something went bad with it. And it will be fixed Monday, they said. Unless there's some other reason that they'll call me and get back on that. Yesterday we had a lunch of chicken sandwiches at the clubhouse yesterday. Appreciate the folks that did that and took care of that and made that available. It was a good lunch of chicken and green beans and dessert. Many of you might have gotten an email from a company called Enumerate. And that Enumerate is actually what we used to call TOPS. Oh, only got 7 likes for 23 people. Come on, folks, hit the button. All right. Enumerate is the new name for TOPS. TOPS is our accounting software specifically designed for communities like ours, our HOAs and condominiums. I don't know why their name was changed. Either they were bought out or merged with another company, so now it's Enumerate. And you might have gotten an email. I mentioned it on last week's the live that they're changing their pricing structure. It used to be for certain cards that they would charge $2.95 for one time. And if you set up the ACH, the automatic payment, there was no charge. Well, now they're charging $2 flat fee across that. I believe, though, if you use a credit card, there's a 3.5% fee. If I got that correct, it's like $19.50 for a fee for using a credit card on $544, which is the maintenance fees for a quarter. So if you got that email, that's what it was about. It's explaining the fees for ACH. If you send in a check through the mail, that does not. Okay. There is no charge. Okay, Ian's got something here. The other flag, Canadian, if it's another country, must be on the right if you're looking at your home. Okay, yeah, there was a. Oh, I got a quick call here. Hopefully, hey Theron, I'm on my live, so I'm gonna make it quick. You there? Okay. Can I call you back? All right. Do that in about maybe 20 minutes. All right. Bye. Okay. One of our had to take care of that. Okay. Yeah, I do remember something on that. The flag of the United States is always placed in position of honor to its own right. So, yeah. That is also in that about how which direction it is supposed to be to the flag's own right. So it should be the first one. Okay. Well, that's back to the flags. Let's see who this is. Thank you, Terry Vincent, for organizing lunch. Yep. Once again, props for those people that were taking care of the lunch. We took care of the ACH. All right. We are working on. You should hear. We should have a. I'm going to set up a board meeting towards the end of August, and this board meeting will only be for. I got to get with the board members yet, so if they're listening to this, it might be news to them. But all this is a board meeting for them to vote on setting up the electronic voting for the elections or for anything else we do. We have to have a board meeting where they authorize that, and we have to send out the letters ahead of time, all the information 14 days ahead of time. So hopefully mid-August you will hear about the meeting. I'm going to say tentatively the meeting will be August 30th, a Wednesday. It'll just be a short meeting so that they come vote on this for electronic voting, and then you'll be able to sign up the consent forms for the electronic voting. So you should be hearing that in August on electronic voting, and we will be going forward with that. Okay. Let's see, we've got 25 folks, and I don't see any more questions here. Well, if you're listening in, oh yes, yeah, I forgot to bring this up. That's the flag code, and the part that Ian mentioned, I think, was other states. Yeah, straight line. Yeah, always placed to pushes honor to its own right there. Oh, you can't see my cursor. So anyway, so I'm not sharing my screen. But anyway, on the displaying the flag outdoors, and it's the third bullet point down on the displaying flag outdoors. That's on the code on the United States flag. Okay. Was it last Friday night? Yeah, last Friday night. I was just one a short clip here of some video I took. We did the toad removal. So I looked at this before. I think I picked the right clip. It should only be hopefully a minute or two long. And you see kind of like what we were doing, what it took to do the toad removal.
There you go. That's like it.
That's the clubhouse.
Chill these things. I don't have to worry about keeping them alive.
Video's playing. I don't know if you can hear
There's
over on this.
4 in here. 5.
Oh, come on. Thought I would be able to get all 4, but that wouldn't just run away from me.
Yo, Grab it just on 5 tonight. He on 5. You got like 50.
No, I got like 70 now. I'm up in the 80s.
They're at the clubhouse, and I had been told there was some there. We did find quite a
Huh?
bit.
Is this gonna
Few.
Yeah.
Not
Here, come this way, me. Over the bottom. There's a big one there.
Here, Claude, you just put up mine.
Whoa! There was one there. There's about 6 or 7 here.
They all over the place, everybody.
Go get a bucket.
excuse my heavy breathing. Sorry about that.
Oh, look. 2.
Hey, grab.
Speed up this next part a little bit.
I really like that net Ninja for, you might not snag him in it, but you can at least.
You could stop it. Yeah. Because that one made me, one of the earlier ones made me run. Now, I almost put my head through the screen.
Up, up, up. Here. Oh, he got inside. I don't have keys, my keys with me. Can't go after him.
Okay, there was a little bit of the toad removal. That was around the clubhouse, so thought I'd let you guys see a little bit of that. And all right, mentioned the electronic voting. And in case you don't know the reason why we do the toad removal, those are invasive toads, and I put up the picture before. On the side of their head, they got a gland behind their ear, and that gland secretes a poison, and it's a neurotoxin. And if your dog, I've had 2 of my dogs bite down on toads, and one got a pretty good dose of it, and we were worried that it was going to pass away. They'll start foaming at the mouth, but my little Yorkie, miniature Yorkie, got enough that his heart rate went extremely high, and respiratory, he was breathing, and there's no antidote for it. And of course, it happens at night, and the vets are not open, and so many people have lost their dogs to these toads. The cats aren't nearly as, how you say, interested in toads and going after them, so not too many cats. I haven't heard of any cats dying, but anyway, they can kill a dog so we were collecting them. When we got done, we only made it around the outside edge, and it was a that still took an hour and a half or so, and chasing after them like that does wear you out. But we ended up with a full 5-gallon bucket of them. It was about 350 toads. A lot of them, some of them were that size, big, about that big around, and there were quite a few of them that, were, this size. But if you let the little ones live, they turn into the big ones. So we got those. We'll be probably going through maybe at least a couple more times for season. It's a warm night, especially a night after a rain when it's moist out and the bugs are out. That's when the toads are out and under the lights. So that was there. Okay, that is pretty much it of what I have for today. just appreciate everything that everybody does here in the park to help us to make the park a great place to live and be and have friends here and take care of each other. I will mention one thing. I was asked about Moo is in need of a walk-in. His bathroom being renovated from a tub to a walk-in shower. If anybody knows of any organization that helps do that, we would like to see if we could help Moo out in that situation of getting him a walk-in shower, so that right now he's not able to navigate over top the stepping over the tub very well. So if anybody has any line on that, let us know up at the office, and we'd appreciate that. We appreciate how everybody in the park, we all, as much as possible, we can try taking care of each other, not only in the park, but in other things, life in general, and that. Okay, great. Been out here for a little bit, so you all take care. Stay hydrated wherever you're at. Don't be out in the sun too much. Wear a nice hat that covers your head and cools you down. And be careful getting over-exerting yourself out in the sun. And we shall see you, let's see, July 28th will be the next one. So till then, live long and prosper. We'll catch you the next time around.